Hey guys, it's Carl Brown from guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to learn the main solo to the Ocean by Led Zeppelin. So this is pretty short, but it's got some kind of unison bends and stuff you're going to have to make sure you get together. So let's start here. We're in standard tuning. We're going to start with a unison bend. You're going to be holding the 5th fret on the B, and you're going to do a whole step bend at the 7th fret on the G. You're going to do 2 of those. So they all come together into the same note. Then since you have this note bent already, you're going to pick it again, release it, and then the 5th fret on the G. Then over to the 5th fret on the D, and then 7th fret twice. Alright, the next phrase. Alright, so we're going to have a hammer-on from 5 to 7 on the A. Then you're going to roll the 5th fret on the D to the 5th fret on the G. And then the 7th fret on the D string. Then you're going to slide from 7 to 9 on the G. Then 8 on the B, 8 on the high E. And then 10th fret on the B. So there's another roll there. Alright, from there we have this. Alright, so kind of some fancy little slides there. We're going to start with just hit the 8 again on the high E string, and then 10 twice on the B. So that's coming out of that little vibrato there. Then you're gonna slide up to the 19th fret there on the B string, and then grab the 17th fret with your first finger on the G string and slide down to the 9th fret. So it goes, and then slide back to the 14 on that G string. So we have this. Alright. Alright, so that's a whole step bend at the 15th fret on the B. And then hit the 15th fret on the high E while you're doing that bend. Then pick that 15 again and release the bend. 13 on the B, 14 on the G. Alright, the next phrase. Alright, so we're going to slide into the 6th fret on the G and then roll again, 5 on the B, 5 on the high E. Then pull off 8 to 5 on the B string. And then back to that 8. You're going to sustain that, keep picking it a few times while adding vibrato to it. And then we have... So this is kind of similar to the beginning. We have the 5th fret on the B string, a whole step bend, pre-bent, and then release it at the 7th fret on the G. Pull off to the 5th fret, and then pick 7-5. And then you're going to end that phrase, 5th fret on the D, the 7th fret twice on the D. Alright, then we had the same phrase we did earlier. We did that before. Hammering 5 to 7 on the A string, roll 5 on the D to the G, and the 7 on the D string. Alright, we're going to keep holding there. We're going to go 5 on the G, 7 on the D. So this part sounds like this. Alright, so what we're doing there is that opening lick, and then we have 5 on the G, 7 on the D. So the 5th fret on the B and the G string together. Slightly pull that down towards the floor a little bit. So back to that 7 on the D, and then you're going to do a quick hammer-on from 5 to 7. And then pick those 2 5s on the G and the B twice. And then back to the 7 on the D. So we have this. All right, we're going to end it with this. And this is the 9 on the G, 8 on the B, 8 rolled to the 8 on the high E, and then the 10th fret there on the B. All right, the end of the solo sounds like this. All right, so all we're doing there is we're going to do a whole step bend at the 15th fret on the B string. And while you're holding that, you're going to pick the 15th fret, you're going to hold it with your little finger. On the high E, you're going to pick it twice. So like this. Now do that 4 times. And the picking I'm using is down, down, up. And the last one, just one bend and one pick on the 15 on the high E string. So it's 4 when you're picking the 15 twice, and then 1 when you're picking it just once. All right, and that's about it. It goes back into the, actually, I think it goes into the little harmony section there. So in the next lesson, we're going to take a look at the whole outro section and that outro solo. All right, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.